Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a new episode. Today, we are back in Lego City Undercover, and there's a few things I want to chat to you guys about as we head to this construction area, which is good because we're about to get a construction character. I want to talk a little bit about E3, and more specifically, Bethesda's conference at E3. So basically, you know, I was basically expecting the opposite of what this E3 brought. You know, I was expecting, you know, Bethesda to have something big. You know, I was expecting the Xbox to only have, you know, the Xbox One S, and like that's pretty much it. You know, and I wasn't expecting PlayStation to have much. You know, I mean, not really much about Nintendo. I mean, I really felt like it was kind of a dull year to begin with before E3 happened and stuff like that. But it really kind of flipped on its head when Microsoft came out, and they had a very nice conference. It wasn't spectacular, it wasn't the best ever, but it was a good conference. Like I would rate it as on a scale from like to like fucking awesome. It's a good, you know, it's there, and they brought their A game, or at least their like B+ game. But you know, Bethesda, and then, yeah, right after the Microsoft conference, there was a 5-hour-ish wait until Bethesda's conference that was pushed back because of, for some reason, like, I don't even know why it was pushed back, and they didn't really show in their conference why it was pushed back. I need my Robert character for this. They didn't really... Honestly, in my opinion, Bethesda's conference sucked, and I was really looking forward to it. You know, I was like, oh, shit, you know, I know they've said they've, you know, talked about not doing... They're not doing Elder Scrolls this year. They're not doing, well, besides Morrowind DLC for the Elder Scrolls Online, but that doesn't count because it's not a base, you know, single-player game. But I was expecting, you know, it's like maybe something like, you know, something about, like, but on the possibility, like, maybe, like, they're gonna, like, surprise us with, you know, Elder Scrolls 6. And I was really kind of banking on that, so I was like, oh, fuck, I mean, I gotta stay up for this. For this conference, dude. So they made us wait until like fucking 11, instead of, well, 11 Central Time and 9 o'clock, instead of 9 o'clock Central Time, which is, you know, whatever. Like, they made us wait 2 hours extra for their shitty ass conference, which was, you know, 40 minutes of a video that had massive technical issues that just didn't make any sense. Like, everything was skipping all over the place. It was skipping back in time. You know, it was a mess. And then it was 40 minutes long. Like, who the fuck needs to watch a 40-minute long video out of like an hour-long conference-ish? Like, I don't think it was at an hour yet. You know, I wasn't happy with it at all. So, am I doing something here? Can I go in here? Do I have to use this here? I don't really know what I'm doing because I don't know how to use a construction character. They'll probably tell me to do something that I just don't know what I'm doing. But that is fine. I'll just continue talking and I'll figure it out eventually. But yeah, there was a few key moments. There was a few okay moments about the Bethesda's conference. Most notably, my favorite part being the Wolfenstein trailer. The Wolfenstein trailer to me was fucking awesome, dude. Like, I loved that trailer. It was just so good. It was so creative. Like, the whole story aspect of Nazi-run Germany is really amazing, and the fact that they I like the beginning of the trailer is like an 8-minute long trailer. The fact that they put in like this 1950s style of like kind of almost like Sound of Music style beginning intro, like it's 2-minute long intro to it, which really didn't. I don't even. Fuck, I gotta back out of this. I gotta do it again. I didn't remember. They put this like old school like vibe on it, and I thought that was really cool. And then they move on to basically, what was it? Like the diner scene, where it's like it zooms in on the diner, and you know, there's like it's fucking Nazi-run Germany, and it's or Nazi-run America, and it's like you could tell it's America. Like it's very clear that it's America. I mean, they're in a fucking diner. It's like what a classic American thing that is. Is this a robber? Yeah. And it was really cool. And then as it zooms in, you can see like KKK members, and you know, like this racist fascist group that's just like taking over and all that stuff. So it's really kind of neat to see that, and it's like for them to really go balls deep with this risky like move on this game, and I really enjoyed the end. I think I had three favorite parts during the entire trailer, and that was one, like right before the milkshake scene when it's zooming in, and you can see the KKK members, and it's like that's a bold move. I was like, holy, okay, never seen that before. You know, it's like it's just something you don't see in video games a lot, and then or even in real life a lot. But then there was what was it? There was this hallway scene where the protagonist, I don't remember the name of the guy, he decided to grab like a triple barrel shotgun, I believe, that rotated similar to the one in, I believe, Black Ops 3, maybe. I don't remember where the similarity is, but very cool scene where he's just blasting the heads of these Nazi soldiers off and just like going to town, just bam, 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 bam with the shotgun. I really enjoyed that scene. And then there was the very end scene where the dude drops a tab of acid and is just like, he's like almost immediately like, it's like, is that, like, you have the question like, is that acid? And then it's like this fucking chameleon just shows up, like this cartoon chameleon shows up. What are those up there? What do I need to do for those? Those are like barrels or something? I don't know what those are. Yeah, it was a really, really cool trailer, but it's like, that's the only thing I really found. I guess the only really hard-hitting thing, you know, there's a lot of other things that would be cool if my speculations on them are correct, or the things that I want about them to be correct, like, let's say, for instance, the, what was it, the Creation Club, or something like that, I don't remember what it was called, whatever, basically this thing that's like, oh, it's not paid mods, but you have to pay for mods. You know, this whole, like, run-around kind of sneaky-ass thing that Bethesda did, which I don't like. I don't like the fact that is that a red brick? Fuck yeah, dude! But they basically, on their website, or well, during the announcement, they like, kind of really grazed over that. Like, they didn't even do anything. They didn't say anything about that. But then if you go onto the website or whatever, the Creation Club, whatever, there's, like, questions, like, is this paid mods? And Bethesda straight up says no, like, it's not paid mods, in, like, their little forum in the website. And then, but it is. Like, you pay for this currency. It's like, it's a shifty runaround that I'm not too keen on. Speaking of, I should, before that fucking purple, stud gets to my counter, I'm gonna turn on my multipliers. And, okay, that worked. Awesome. Okay, so, yeah, basically they're paid mods. Like, you pay for the credits to buy the mods. You pay for the credits, and you use the credits to buy mods, and whatever. No, not right now, Kevin. I will join you later. Hey, thanks, bud, and I'll join you later, alright? Alright, thank you. Thank you for sending me an invite on my computer, too. But yeah, so, another thing about the Creation Club I want to talk about is that the fact that I do like the idea about it. I don't like the shiftiness around it. But basically, there's the idea that I had that it's like those Creation Club mods for Skyrim and Fallout 4. It's like they become official mods made by third-party or independent people just working on the game. You know, it's just like you can just do that. You get approved, whatever, and it's an official mod that. One, the key thing for me, obviously, I don't know if you guys have been around my channel a while, you know I fucking love achievements, and it's really the only reason I play games much anymore. But basically, the official mods that people make for this Creation Club can't fuck with achievements. Like, the achievements are still accessible if you have mods on, which hasn't been the case on the Fallout 4 or Skyrim Special Edition mod scene that went on a little while ago. Like, it just wasn't a thing. Like, you couldn't. Oh, here, sweet. That's the thing I actually need to do. But it's like you could not. Oh, I gotta use B. Why couldn't I just hold X? Okay. Anyway, but that's you know, promising to me, because what that means is basically these mods could have achievements of themselves. Like, they could be tiny ass fucking DLCs. You know, like, oh, this one has 1 achievement. This one has 3 achievements. Or this long story one that's, like, actually took a lot of fucking time. That one other one. It's some mod that's coming out soon, I believe in the next month, like, Beyond Skyrim, Cyrodiil, or it's something like that. But basically, it's like you could. I think it'd be very, very cool to see achievements from those and actually have, basically, you know, DLC. You know, approved, you know, tested. You know, doesn't fuck with the game, it runs properly DLC that has achievements. I think that'd be fucking awesome. Like, you know, because it's like, you can never have enough achievements, right? It's like, that's the whole entire reason I play games. I know that's not the reason most people play games, but that's the only reason I play games pretty much anymore. Besides a few PC titles, but even those, a lot of those are for the Steam achievements. Like, I don't know. I just think that'd be a really cool concept. And if they, hey, Bethesda, if you're watching, you know, think about it. You know, I think that'd bring a lot of people actually, especially from the community that I like to be a part of, would, you know, come back to Skyrim, come back to Fallout 4, because I love both those games. I've completed both of those games, at least on one platform or the other. And, you know, it just, I want to play more of them, but I have no reason to a lot of the time, except for the new, what is it? The new Skyrim Special Edition, because I've obviously done Let's Plays in it recently. But I would love to go back, and it's like, even for Skyrim Special Edition, I'd love to have that option available. It's like, oh, okay, cool. There's like a million DLCs for this, and it's like, it'd be almost impossible to complete. But it's like, there's still those achievements, you know? There's still like, it's still getting, you know, basically what it deserves, and it gets even a longer lifespan than it has already. Like, I think that's what achievements a lot of the time bring to the table, because those hardcore gamers that grind out achievements and everything, they stick around for a long time. And I don't know, I just think it'd be good for the games and everything like that. So did I finish what I need to do? Yeah, I need to go down here, I guess, then. Yeah, that's one thing I want to see. I don't know if it'll happen. I'm just hoping for the best. And then I wanted to talk about, where's my astronaut character? There he is. I wanted to talk about Skyrim on the Switch. Now, I think that is a great fucking idea. I love the idea of being able to take a Switch, even though I don't own one. But this is the whole point behind the Switch, is to be able to take a AAA title with you on the go, or like at least a large title with you on the go, because it is, you know, it is the most powerful handheld we've ever had. So I think it'd be a really sweet idea to have that kind of thing. You know, it's just like, I could take Skyrim, a single-player experience, on the go, a AAA title, you know, a huge game. I can just take it with me. I don't have to stop what I'm doing. I don't have to, you know, go on a car ride and then not play Skyrim for a week or whatever, because of this road trip or whatever. I could take it fucking with me. Like, that sounds awesome. And that might be the reason why I buy a Switch in the first place, is for this. And also, this wasn't part of Bethesda's stream, but it was part of a Nintendo stream, which I'll probably talk about later in a different video. I do want to get to all of them at some point. But part of Nintendo's stream, where they're getting fucking Rocket League, which is awesome. Like, and Rocket League for the Switch is getting cross-platform play. Like, that to me is awesome. It's like Xbox One players can play with Switch players, and oh, where's my, oh, okay, I gotta go. But, what was he saying? Yeah, Switch players can play with Xbox One players and, PC players now. Like, it's not, like, such a confined environment. Like, you can take Rocket League on the go, which I personally would love. I love that. I love Rocket League, and be able to take it on the go would be the best thing ever. Like, that'd be the only game I would ever play for the rest of eternity. Like, it's just that fucking good. That and Skyrim. So I think it's really, I think what they announced for Skyrim is a really big deal. At least if it's not a big deal, you know, it's a step in the right direction. All these characters look the same today. I don't know why. But, you know, I'm excited for what that brings in the future, not necessarily just Skyrim. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather see something other than Skyrim, because honestly, I'm a little bit sick of seeing Skyrim everywhere, and it's just like, I don't know, it's getting the Minecraft treatment, and I love Minecraft and everything like that, and it's like, the more places you can play, the better, but I think Skyrim's outdated a little bit at this point. Like, I think we wanted to see, you know, maybe something different besides Skyrim before, you know, we get it on every platform. Is this how you do this? Okay, yeah. What do I need? And then, what else did they They announced Evil Within 2, but, you know, I'm not a horror game person. I don't play horror games. That's just something I don't fucking do. I hate being scared, and I don't know why anyone would pay to be scared. I don't know why anybody likes to be scared. I don't know why people go to scary movies. Like, I don't fucking get it at all. It doesn't make any sense to me. I also don't, and then they, like, so, like, Evil Within 2 is just, like, off the table for me. Like, I don't care that much about it. But, I did like, however, I did like Bethesda's conference a little bit. You know, it wasn't like a complete letdown with Wolfenstein 2. I think they brought it back with that, but they didn't. You know, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to save it from what it was. And then they also announced Dishonored. It's still Dishonored 2, but it's a standalone DLC. So basically, it's a different game in a sense. But you know, it's still Dishonored 2. I don't know. It's. Oh Jesus Christ! Come on, just put out the fucking fire. Okay, thank you. But it's Dishonored 2 basically down to the bones. Besides the skin on top, where the fuck, dude? I can't ever find the characters anymore. But, you know, I played Dishonored 1, played about halfway through, got bored with it, whatever. It didn't catch on for me, so it's like I have no plans on playing Dishonored 2. I never played Dishonored 2, and I have no plans of playing this one as well. So both very, like, moments for me. You know, I mean, and then they showed a little bit of VR stuff with Fallout 4 and Doom. And I'm skeptical on that one, simply for the fact that I don't know how well it's going to play. I think it's a great idea, and I think it's a great concept. And also Skyrim VR, because that was during the PlayStation presser. But I just don't know how it's gonna play, you know? It's just like, I don't play games with, like, shitty handling, you know? It's not smooth, it's not butter, you know, it's not, if it's, like, janky and, like, really clunky and, you know, whatever, I don't play, like, that's the biggest turnoff of a game for me, and it's just like, I just don't enjoy playing those type of games, and that's what that seems like it's gonna be. As well as the motion controls with the Switch and for Skyrim. You know, I think it's great, like, a good job, like, finally VR's getting some titles, you know, like, really good titles, or at least stuff that has been good titles, but I just, I don't know if it's enough to push VR to where it wants to be, with the Oculus and Vive and the PSVR. But get the fuck out. I say a lot. Oh god. Oh, is it talking about? Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna play well. I just don't. I don't expect good things from that. I don't want that. Like, I won't play it because simply for the fact that it's like I don't want my experience ruined because, although it's supposed to, you know, be a better experience, I don't think it's going to be. You know, I don't think it's going to play well. I don't think, you know, it's going to do... It's not going to be what it intends to be, you know? It's not, you know? Right, I see the key right under the fucker. I don't know why I can't just grab it from him. But they're going to make me go on this whole journey. Oh, well, it's funny. This is the first time I've seen that. The little dog prints. That's funny. Surprised it took the entirety of the game. Basically, I'm on, like, part 12 or something, chapter 12, to get to the part where you find... Alright, just find the prince, dude. Just find the prince. That's it. I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. I didn't... On a scale from... I'm shaking the table. But on a scale from, you know... bad to, you know, great conferences, Bethesda's was the worst, in my opinion. It was just, it's weird. Like, I didn't get the whole Bethesda land kind of thing. I just didn't get it, you know. I didn't like how it was presented. There wasn't really much presentation to begin with. It was a lot of video that really didn't make any sense because it was back and forth with glitches and stuff like that. Overall, like, it was a bad... I'm not Albert. Who's this guy? I'm gonna turn this down. Anyway, it was just a bad conference, bad live stream. It didn't go how I was expecting a 5-hour wait to be. You know, a 2-hour pushback. It wasn't what I wanted it to be. And that's personal. If you think otherwise, go ahead and leave your arguments down in the comments. I will absolutely read them. I will absolutely reply to you and have a meaningful debate with you, if you will. Because I like that kind of shit. I like talking to you guys down in the comments. I think it's a fun time. But you know, I didn't like it. In my personal like opinion, I thought, you know, we've got Bethesda, right? And then we've got EA, which I actually missed. I missed EA, but I did see a few titles release, you know, so I can't really say much about it. So it goes Bethesda, EA, Nintendo, because I'm not really a Nintendo guy, you know. There was quite a few things I did see that I enjoyed, but just Nintendo because I'm not a Nintendo guy. And then PlayStation, which I really enjoyed, even though I don't own a PlayStation. I haven't owned a PlayStation since PlayStation 2. You know, I thought the conference was okay. You know, it was on par with Xboxes. It was pretty on par with Xboxes. You know, I'm just an Xbox player, so I don't. Oh Jesus, what am I doing here? But I obviously enjoyed Xbox's stream and their conference better, simply for the fact that it's like there's more titles for me to play. You know, it's like I can't play the Sony exclusives. I just can't. And they showed quite a few exclusives in my opinion. But with all the Xbox stuff, it's like I can play all those. Like I can do that. Like that's something I can play in the future. So that's why that's really the reason why I didn't enjoy Nintendo's and PlayStation's as much as Xbox's. I thought Xbox's was very good. You know, I thought it was. What the fuck am I doing, dude? How do I do this? Oh, am I picking up a pipe? Picking up the pipe. Oh, I see how I do. It's okay. It's color coded here. Do I have to? Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. And then I'm gonna slap that bad boy right there. But yes, I enjoyed Nintendo's, I enjoyed PlayStation's, and I enjoyed Xbox's. I just, you know, I don't own PlayStation or anything Nintendo besides 3DS's or anything like that. Like, I own every 3DS. Or I own every Nintendo handheld console from the Game Boy Color up, and at least 2 of each. So, it's strictly for Pokemon. And that's really all I play for Nintendo is Pokemon. Like, I don't really care about any of the Switch stuff. I don't own a Switch. So it's just, a lot of the stuff just didn't pertain to me. You know, I just didn't have any reason to care personally. But I did think the conference was very good in that sense. It's building TT games. That's funny. And PlayStation, same thing. It's like I don't own a PlayStation, but I did think it was very good. Oh, can I just get out my... oh, yeah, here we go. Here's some nice stuff. There we go. Now we can destroy all this. And then, what else? And then, you know, Xbox's was good. Xbox's was weird. It had a weird start. You know, it wasn't a good start by, my opinion. I did think, however, it got very good, you know, through the middle, the meaty portion, once they just started showing game, you know, it's like world premiere, world exclusive, all that good stuff. It was just solid from, as soon as it stopped getting bad, it was good throughout. Is that all I'm doing? What am I doing here? Do I gotta bring something this way? Alright, there's a super brick. Thank you for that. What am I doing, though? What am I doing? And then my favorite, absolute favorite, the winner of the fucking competition for me, even though it's not a competition. My winner was on Ubisoft, simply for the fact that, oh my god, dude, Assassin's Creed Origins, dude, Far Cry 5. Let's see if I can name some other ones. Oh, Mario plus Rabbids, dude. That's coming out on the Switch. That might make me buy a Switch. That might be the fucking straw on the camel's back to make me buy a Switch. That game, like, surprised the absolute fuck out of me, right? Like, they started with it, and I'm just like, okay, what's this game, dude? Like, oh, Mario and Rabbids? Okay, who the fuck gives a shit about Rabbids games anymore? You know? And I was pleasantly surprised by the end of that. By the end of that, it was just like, I want that game. I want it. Like, I want to play that. Like, I'm really upset that I don't have a Switch so I can pre-order that. And that's actually coming pretty soon. I believe in August. So that's nice. So I may have to get a Switch before then. But, yeah, you know, and then, what else did Ubisoft have? I gotta think about this for a second. Oh, let me look it up. Let me pause what I'm doing. Let me look it up. Because I just know, I knew immediately after Ubisoft had its, let me see, had its panel. I was like, that's the best one. That was the best conference. What did Ubisoft announce at E3 2017? Yeah? Oh, right. Another good one. Beyond Good and Evil 2. Never played the first one, but this game looks sweet. I love the diversity in the characters. I love the cheekiness of the monkey. That trailer really grabbed me. I like that a lot. So I'm excited to play that game, even though I never played the first one. The Crew 2, yeah. I mean, okay. You know, I might play it. I might not. I don't know. That's kind of up in the air. VR games. Skull and Bones. That's the one I really enjoyed. Skull and Bones, because I really enjoyed the Assassin's Creed 4, pirate ship type shit. I loved doing that. Like, it was fun until you got to the legendary, brigades and everything that you couldn't take down. There were an achievement to get. Well, anyway, I liked that a lot, but I'm skeptical about, okay, there's the pirate aspect of it, right? Like, there's, sailing on the sea. It's like, is that it? Do you have a character? Do you have a third-person character that you can, get off the ship? Can you go explore on foot? Is it just, is it an RPG-style game, or is it simply ships? Because if it is simply just ships, it's like ship battles, that's it. Then I may pass on that one, but if it's anything, basically what I'm saying is I want an Assassin's Creed 4 too. What else did they release? Far Cry 5, we talked about that one. That one looks amazing, dude. Beyond Good and Evil 2. And I think that's really about it. They didn't they didn't announce much, It was very just but it was to the point. It was boom, 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 boom. They're done. That was it. It was an hour-long press conference, and it was just, the Ubisoft is, I believe last year they had a 2-hour-long press conference, very long press conference. But this one was very short, sweet, and to the fucking point, dude. It was just bam, in your face. These are the games that are coming out. Boom, big surprise with Beyond Good and Evil 2. Far Cry 5 looking fucking sweet. It was just so good. It was just so solid. Everything went well. There's nothing bad about the. What is this? Okay, can I get over here, please? Thank you. Okay. There was just nothing I could complain about, really. So I was really happy with Ubisoft. So Ubisoft has my heart right now. Oh, Assassin's Creed Origins. That's what it was. That's another thing. So there's probably more that they released that it's not showing up on Kotaku, and that's the website I'm using right now. But, it just, why? Oh, that guy's blue now. Where's Eiffel 65? Where are they? He's blue. You get my joke? You get it? That's good. I thought it's a good one. Boom. High five for me. Yeah, so what are we doing? Does anybody know what we're doing in this? I probably shouldn't have played a game while I did this, while I did the talking. But, hey, whatever. I didn't, I tried actually doing this earlier today, and I was just this is really boring. Because I spent an hour doing it. Oh, I'm going over here. Oh, okay. Maybe? What? What am I doing? What am I doing? So I gotta go over here, right? Oh, do I gotta get the fucking thing? Truck? Crane? Is that what it is? Yeah. That's what I gotta do. Yeah, so overall, I haven't really kept up with E3s in the past, but I thought this one was okay. It didn't really blow me away, Xbox talked about all the specs and stuff again beforehand and whatever, and it's oh great, who really cares that much? You got the crane, Jimmy. Great. But, I don't know where I'm going with this, it was fun to watch, it was definitely fun to watch, and I had a lot of fun just, spending the last, 3 or 4 days just, watching streams, and just, playing Pokemon and watching streams and just having a good time. Alright, buddy, what the fuck are you doing? You want to get on? I'm sorry about that. It was enjoyable for me. I wouldn't say it was, the best E3 ever, oh my god. There was a lot of stuff that did interest me, but there was also, like, a lot of stuff that, you know, I didn't really give two shits about, you know? There's just some stuff that I didn't fucking care about, you know? But I did quite enjoy my time watching it, all the press conferences, you know, and then that's, oh nice, that's funny. But yeah, that's basically my rant. You know, I don't really have much else to say. Besides that, if I figure out something, I'll do something about it. Maybe I'll make a video solely dedicated to talking about E3. I don't know, but you know, as far as I could tell, it was. Oh, that's that's funny. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say. Let's just finish off this level real quick. All right. Oh, okay. Alright, can I skip this? I hate that I can't, again, like the last million parts. Okay, there we go, we're done. That I can't skip cutscenes. You know, I used to be able to skip cutscenes at the beginning of this game, and now I can't. I got a studs times 6? I didn't even know that. Hot dog, alright. So, yeah. That is chapter 12 done. I believe that was the entirety of chapter 12. Holy shit. And then we have 3 more chapters to go. We have 13, 14, and 15. So, still got a ways to go on this game. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed my rant. Hope you share some opinions. Hope you argue in the comments. Whatever, you know. If you did, you know, if you did enjoy it, go ahead and leave a like, comment, or subscribe down below. You'll be my best friend. I love you forever until I die, you die, or, you know what, something happens, whatever. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. You know, happy hunting. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.